We have a voicemail number. That number is 2192 David P. Here is a voicemail that is going to upset people in my audience because it is someone saying, hey, David, as progressives, maybe we shouldn't be so anti-cryptocurrency. Uh-oh. This will upset some people. Take a listen.
Hey, David. This is Huvian from Minneapolis. I wanted to call and commend you on your balanced stance on crypto and NFTs. I'm a progressive and also a crypto investor, and I'm just saddened because I see like so many progressive thought leaders demonizing the entirety of crypto without entertaining like reasonable discourse on how to properly regulate it. I mean, it seems like they're like Trump-like with their rhetoric sometimes. To me, the problem is like crypto is such a big idea. It's like the internet. So like to paint the entire sector as a Ponzi or scam rises to almost Trumpian levels of immaturity. It's not perfect and it needs regulation, but there's a reason this thing continues to grow. And I think I think it's here to stay. And I fail to see how progressives win by demonizing it. I mean, they might even win like some votes by helping lead the discussion on reasonable regulatory policy.
Yeah, listen, this is really painful to me that there is such a lack of balance from many of my friends on the left on this issue of cryptocurrency. It's almost like it's a trigger word. You hear cryptocurrency or you hear the word Bitcoin and it's immediately like, no, bad, scam, illegal, crime right away. And there's also kind of like a naivete or maybe an arrogance to think that you know the future of this entire space, that you know whether this is something that's going to be viable or not. I think some humility should tell us we don't know, and that's kind of the whole point. Cryptocurrency is clearly here to stay to some degree. Been around more than a decade. Major Wall Street financial advisories now say to most people, it's not unreasonable to have, 1 to 3, 2 to 4% of assets in cryptocurrency for diversification. It's volatile, but it's been around a long time. There are cryptocurrency ETFs moving in the direction of mutual funds. We don't have to like it, but the idea that any second it's going to evaporate seems increasingly unlikely. Now, I think the other thing that's important is a lot of the bullet points, and again, just as a reminder, I don't care about cryptocurrency any more than I care about mutual funds or stocks. Like, I want to just have a properly diversified asset allocation for my risk tolerance with my money. That's all I care about. Sometimes you'll hear, well, crypto is mostly being held by wealthy people. Right. Just like the US dollar. I mean, this is a systemic problem. Money is mostly in the hands of the wealthy. That's not unique to cryptocurrency. So is that really the issue? Not to me. Is crypto used to complete criminal transactions? Yeah, some. I mean, apparently not that much. One interesting thing was when the Silk Road got shut down, it was believed that the Silk Road was basically the vast majority of Bitcoin transactions. And with the Silk Road shut down, Bitcoin transactions would fall to almost zero. It didn't happen. Crypto transactions barely declined when the Silk Road was shut down. The dollar has been used for way more crimes than Bitcoin has. It's just a reality. It doesn't tell us one thing or the other. I'm not defending anything. Does Bitcoin mining, not all crypto, but does Bitcoin mining have a carbon footprint? Absolutely. Absolutely. And it's I mean, it's not going to be sustainable unless that's dealt with, either through alternative energy. Like that's a problem that's got to be dealt with. And also the legacy dollar and banking industry has an insane carbon footprint. All the dollars that are brought by tourists to Europe are then flown back to the US. Do you understand the carbon footprint of that? Armored cars everywhere, insane infrastructure of banks, the overhead, they have private jets. I mean, if you want to talk about that, let's talk about it, but let's also consider other banking and monetary instruments in the carbon footprint. People hear this and they go, but it's not the same. Well, just compare one by one. And my view on crypto is nothing is only good. The internet, oh my God, child porn, scams. Right. But the internet exists and it's going to exist. So we've got to control the child porn and the scams. The stock market, it's rife with scammers, fake financial advisors, Ponzi schemes. Yes, we have to deal with that. But investors investing in the stock market is not going to end. You know, cars. I mean, they put out emissions and people die in car accidents. Yeah, but cars are going to exist. Is that we're not at this point we're not getting rid of cars, so let's make them green. Let's switch to electric. Let's make them safer. Let's redesign our roads. I'm not even an evangelist. That crypto exists. It doesn't seem to be going anywhere. I put a small portion of my assets in monthly dating back to 2015, and that's it. I don't have all my eggs in there. If crypto ends and goes to zero, I lose what is now 3 to 5%. If it does well, then I do it. It's not something in and of itself that we should have this reflexive reaction to. And the problem is that when the left takes that view, they just miss out on participating in how to properly regulate crypto, and they leave it to, I don't know, the libertarians or whoever. Let's take a more balanced view, please. We've got a great bonus show for you today. Sign up at joinpacman.com. I will see you then.